All right, here we go. Tag 125, restricted mediums, heat number 2, brought to you by Chaos Karting. And it is Lockie the Charger Palmer from the pole. Sadler will be alongside him again. Then it's Farrell and Vergulti, Miller, Greenwood and Brown. Now, the big talking point and debatable point is, does Lockie Palmer just go? Oh, hang on, I think he's going to be starting from the outside of the grid. So it looks like it's Sadler that's starting from the pole, going on that, or they're just shuffling themselves out, I don't know. Now they're back in the right spots, we'll see. Let's just wait till they come round and look like who's lined up over this formation line. But Palmer, I think, starts from pole. Sadler alongside. Then Farrell and Vergulti behind them. And if Palmer does any of the holding off on the accelerator, it's going to go all wrong for him again. So I think plant it through Northside. Just hit the accelerator and go. Don't wait. Just go. Do we go racing? Oh, there's a hand up. Orange light. Oh, more dramas. So it is Palmer that's alongside Sadler on the front row. I don't know which is pole. I think it's Sadler on the pole. We'll see. So Palmer and Sadler try again. Farrell and Vergulti behind. Farrell will fancy his chances. So we're going to take the short course. Johnny, our mate Gallos, has pointed that way for us again. Remember, 12 laps on the board. Tag 125 restricted medium, brought to you by Chaos Karting, and they've gone through 12 and heading on to Northside Kart Supplies for a start again this time. Palmer and Sadler, who gets the whole shot this time? Palmer got a belter. He did indeed. Palmer through, gets the whole shot. Vergulti went through with him. Sadler, I think, is at the slot. Back to third. Whoa, big slide there from Sadler. And it's Farrell who's gone fourth. Behind Farrell, it's Greenwood. On we go then. Through towards Project X for the first flying lap. Palmer out front. Vergulti got a belter. Sadler had a bad start. Farrell couldn't do anything from the second row. As they go down towards DTE. First flying lap. Farrell's trying to go inside already. He'll be desperate, absolutely desperate to get past Sadler, but Sadler's pretty quick. Through Howards they go for the first flyer. Palmer, Vergulti, then it's Sadler, then Farrell, then it's Greenwood, then it'll be Miller. Off the back it's Linus Brown as they go through Chaos and into Pacific Kart Sports for lap number 2. Through the Sweet Tune flip-flop. At the moment, he's got it all his own way as Lockie Palmer. Can he hang on? This is the one he wants to win. He wants this State Cup maroon plate very, very badly. Sadler, I think, kicked some dirt up there. Farrell closes in. Down to DTE. Will he have a look? He's going to try the cutback. Will he have the run down the back straight? Farrell, close enough for the run. Can Sadler hang on? Farrell tries to go through. Will he hold it? Not quite. Sadler closes the door. Oh, Farrell's going to have to really be brave, I think, on the brakes. Sadler holds him off. Still holds on to third spot. The leaders have gone through. Vergulti is having an absolute cracker of a race behind Lockie the Charger Palmer. Through the Sweet Tune flip-flop they go. And then it's this pairing. Sadler and Farrell locked together. How long is it going to take Farrell to go through? He really does need to. 10 laps left. Up towards Project X. There's Sadler. Then there's Farrell. Right behind him. Down to DTE they go. Into DTE. Closes up again. Now, what does he do down the back straight? Has he got the run on Sadler? Closing. And then I think he backed off. He saw himself closing in, and then he just backed it off yet again. So I think he's going to just regroup and consider where he can go. What are his options? Farrell, right behind Sadler. In they go, through Chaos, into Pacific Kart Sports, and then through to the Sweet Tune flip-flop. There goes the leader, Palmer, Vergulti, Sadler, Farrell, We'll wait here and just watch as the 64 of Greenwood goes through with Billy Miller right with him. Miller's not giving up, look. Miller with Greenwood comes back up towards Project X. And in these dark conditions, I'm surprised Miller can see anything with that black visor. That is stealth, to say the least. Billy the Stealth Miller, that's his new name. The Stealth Man. Cannot see anything. He's got a black visor in very, very dark conditions with these clouds and a bit of rain coming down. But still he's on the back of Greenwood and still hanging in there for the fight. Over the Power Republic, straight away they go into chaos. Miller right behind Greenwood through Pacific Kart Sports and back towards us at the Sweet Tune Flip Flop. Through they go and he can't get a move made. Back with these four, they're closing in on Palmer. It's almost a four-way at the front. Palmer is not getting away from Vigulti. The gap is 0.435 at the moment. 8 laps left. And Farrell, does he get the run this time? Or yields yet again? That is a very, very fast Sadler at the moment. He's got no answer to the flying Lee Sadler in third spot. He would love to go past. This is clean racing at the moment from these boys in the medium class. They all agreed to go medium. Remember, a couple of these boys would be masters, so they're doing a mighty fine job to stay with Palmer at the front. Through G-Force, chain brake they went, down to Crane Hotline, now back up towards us. The gap is 0.677. Palmer put the pedal to the metal, but that's brought the other three back together. It's now a three-way for second, third and fourth. Sadler's caught for Gulty. The Gulty's going to have to hang on for grim death. Into Howards he goes. Oh, he's got a long, long race to hold on to now. But that is a very, very hard-charging Lee Sadler. He's dragging Kel Farrell with him. Over the start-finish line they go into chaos. He is right there. Believe me, that is very, very close indeed. Must have got it wrong into chaos. Slight gap again, but now he's brought it back all together. Vigulti hanging on from Sadler. Just up they come into Project X. Sadler's having a look, doesn't go through. Vigulti hangs on still with 6 laps now to go. Will he start defending? Will he just drive his line? Sadler might just go. Oh no, he's pulled away there. That was a good pull away down the back straight from Vigulti. There goes Palmer, followed by Vigulti, then Sadler, and now they're still in the same frame, these three, with Farrell right on their tail. Through chaos they go, into Pacific Kart Sports, and back towards us, into Sweet Tune Flip Flop. Palmer, Vigulti, Sadler and Farrell locked together still. Can Sadler hang on? Sadler up the inside, he does. Sadler gets the job done on Vigulti, gets that second spot. Now he's got to make inroads into that guy in front. Now Palmer, he's got to stay where he is because Sadler, he's in hot pursuit. But Vigulti alongside. Oh, he can't make it stick. Has to yield. Sadler though, he's made the move and holds on. Oh, Vigulti's gone back another one. Farrell's gone through. He went through in the complex of Howards and Northside. Farrell took no prisoners. Vigulti was doing so well, but he's gone back 2 spots into the Sweet Tune Flip Flop. Through they come then. And now he's got to hang on to those out front. So Palmer doing a brilliant job out front. Still from Sadler. And then it's now Farrell. And then Vigulti as they go down towards DTE. Still 4 laps left of this race. I think there's no catching Palmer. And there goes Miller, still in hot pursuit of Greenwood, down to DTE themselves. Followed by that man, Linus Brown. Back with the leaders then. Palmer over the line to leave 3 laps remaining. Through Chaos Corner he goes, followed by Sadler, Farrell, Vigulti. Vigulti's not been dropped. He's trying to stay with the back of those 3. 2, I should say. Into the Sweet Tune flip-flop, then the G-Force chain break they go. Down to Crane Hotline. Still Palmer's got it his own way. 1.5 second lead from that man there. Lee Sadler and Farrell might just fancy getting that second spot. He would want to start from the front row in the final if he could. So can he close the gap on Lee Sadler? And once he's done that, can he get past 3 laps, 2 after this one? He's getting closed up by Vigulti still. Oh, Vigulti, he went really wide there. It all went wrong on the brakes. Coming into Howard's hairpin, and he's lost about 10 kart lengths. Disaster for Vigulti. Unfortunate that. Back with the leader then. Here he comes through the Sweet Tune flip-flop. Palmer, Sadler, Farrell, Vigulti. Through they go. Through the G-Force chain brake. Down to Crane Hotline. Back up towards us. The white flag is going to be out for that man there this time round. Lockie the Charger Palmer had it all his own way this race. He's absolutely been on fire. 52.814 second laps for Lockie Palmer. Absolutely no catching him. Even though Sadler's got it down to 1.4 seconds, I think there is no catching that man. He's got a huge lead. Over the line they go. The gap is now 1.4 still. I think he's got this one in the bag. Back towards us for the last time in Sweet Tune flip-flop. The last time through G-Force chain brake. Palmer, Sadler, Farrell. Vigulti's cruising. Vigulti's backed off. There's Palmer, goes through Project X. He will take the win. Pretty sure Sadler can get second. Farrell will end up third, I think, on this. Down the back straight they go. Into Howard's for the last time. The checkered flag awaits for Lockie, the Charger Palmer, as he comes through 12 onto Northside Kart Supplies. And your winner, heat number 2, tag 125 restricted medium, Lockie, the Charger Palmer. Second, Lee Sadler. Third, Kel Farrell. Fourth, it will be Peter Vigulti, cruising over now. Just cruises over the line. And fifth, will it be Greenwood? Will it be Miller? They were at it for the whole race. And it is Greenwood, just from Miller. And Linus Brown it is that comes over the line in 7th place.